Hey kindergarten, it's Mrs. Peterson. Today I'm going to be reading you a story called Chili Catches a Cold. This is a Doc McStuffins book and I'm really excited to read it to you. But before we read Chili Catches a Cold, we are going to go over 4 vocabulary words in our story. Our first one is stethoscope. Can you say stethoscope? Stethoscope. Stethoscope is a tool that doctors use. They put one piece in each ear, and then they put it on your heart and in different places on your back to hear how you're breathing and how your heart sounds. Say stethoscope. Good. Your next word is shivering. Can you say that? Shivering. Shivering. Shivering is something you might do when you feel really cold. Your body moves back and forth. Mrs. Peterson shivers when she's outside sometimes during recess. Our next word is clinic. Can you say that? Clinic. Clinic. A clinic is a place where doctors work and they help people feel better. And your last word is diagnosis. Can you say that? Diagnosis. Diagnosis. A diagnosis is something that a doctor can give you and it tells you what's wrong. So if you don't feel good and you go to the doctor, your diagnosis might be that you have a cold or maybe you have the flu. So if you hear the words stethoscope, shivering, clinic, or diagnosis, I want you to put your finger on your nose. All right, kindergarten, let's go ahead and get started reading Chili Catches a Cold. At the end of this story, I'm going to ask you, who were the characters, what was the setting, and what was the plot of our book? Chili Catches a Cold. The morning sun shines through Doc's bedroom window. Doc yawns and rubs her eyes. She sees something sparkling on the trees outside. Snow, Doc cheers as she dances around. How do you think Doc is feeling right now? I would say Doc is very excited by her reaction to the snow and by the way her face looks. Doc grabs her stethoscope. It glows and her toys come to life. They scramble up to the window. What vocabulary word did you hear on that page? I heard the word stethoscope, and we can see that Doc right here is wearing her stethoscope around her neck. Doc, Chili cries, somebody erased the grass. Doc giggles. Chili, haven't you ever seen real snow before? How do you think Chili, the snowman, is feeling? His reaction made me think that he might have been worried that he couldn't see the grass. I also see that his face, he doesn't look happy. I think that he does look worried. I've seen snow, Chili says, just not up close. Well, what are we waiting for? Asks Stuffy. Let's go play in the snow, Doc says. She grabs her toys and races through the kitchen. Hold on, Doc, her dad says. He hands Doc her coat, mittens, and scarf so she can bundle up. This is amazing, Chili says, stepping into the snow. The other toys agree. Stuffy makes a snow dragon angel, and Lammy makes a snow princess. What would you make if it was snowing outside? I think I would make a snow Zoe. Then the toys decided to make a snow friend for Chili. Lammy rolls a big snowball. Stuffy and Chili help out too. Doc uses stones to make the snow's friend's eyes and mouth. She gives him a carrot nose. Then she runs inside to get him a hat and a scarf. Do you guys know what 3D shape a carrot is? Do you? When Doc returns, Lammy and Stuffy are shivering. It's so cold. Lammy cuddles up to her. I see that carrot again. Let's get a better look at it. What shape did you say that was? If you said cone, you were correct. Sorry, guys, Doc says. I should have bundled you up when we went outside. Did you guys hear a vocabulary word on either of these pages? I heard the word shivering. Doc grabs Lammy and Stuffy and heads inside. Come on, Chili, she calls. I don't need to get warm, Chili says. I'm made for snow. I'll stay here with my new friend. Chili tells jokes to his new friends. What do snowmen eat for lunch, he asks. Iceburgers. But soon, Chili starts to feel like an iceberger himself. He gets so cold that he can't stop shaking. Doc gets worried when she comes back and she sees her frozen friend. We need to get you to the clinic, she says. Did you hear a vocabulary word on that page? I heard the word clinic. When they get inside, Doc gives Chili a checkup. Do you have a diagnosis, Doc? Asks Hallie. What vocabulary word did you hear? I heard diagnosis. Chili has burritis, Doc says. She asks the toys for their help. They all cuddle Chili and try to make him warm again. It feels good to get a hug, Chili says. It's like the best medicine ever. Once Chili warms up, he feels much better. He's ready to go back outside and play with his new snow friend. Wait, Doc calls. You need to put on warm clothes first. What are some warm clothes that you might wear when you go outside? Mrs. Peterson likes to make sure that she has her coat. And I have gloves and a scarf, and then usually I wear a hat or ear muffs to cover my ears. Cold weather is no joke, says Doc. Everyone, even stuffed snowmen, should dress warm for cold weather. Now that Chili is bundled up in his warm clothes, he can play in the snow all day. What does a snowman put on his head? He asks a snowman. An ice cap. And then Doc right here has some cold weather tips. Are you ready to hear them? When the weather is cold, dress warmly if you go outside, even though it's cold outside and the sun is still strong. So don't forget to put on your sunblock. And if you're outside in the cold and you start to shiver, go inside and warm up. Wow, that was a good book. So, can you tell me who were some of the characters in my story? You might have said Chili the Snowman, Doc McStuffins, or Lammy. There were many characters in our story. What was the setting of our story? We know that the setting was in the backyard of Doc McStuffins' home. And then, what was the plot of our book? We know that our book told us all about how it snowed outside and Doc McStuffin took her stuffed animals outside, but Chili wanted to stay outside because he thought he was made for the snow and he got too cold. So Doc had to make sure that he was okay. Kindergarten friends, thank you so much for listening to Chili Catches a Cold. Have a great day.